You know, people don't realize how hard it is every day in the war. It's people focus on the combat, and all the movies are about the combat. But daily living is just torture. Daily living is really hard. We, when we get up in the morning, we would wake up before dawn and then do what was called stand to, have your weapons ready in case the enemy attacks. Because when they attack, it's often at very first light. So we would stay on guard for about half an hour. And then when that passed, then we get ready for the day. Now, getting ready for the day means you have to strip off your clothes and check for leeches, because during the night, leeches could get on you. There were land leeches, water leeches, and tree leeches. So you strip off and then you check each other for leeches. And if you have leeches on you, then you burn them off with salt or insect repellent or a cigarette. And everywhere you get a little nick on your body, it gets infected. And every morning when you get up, you have to clean out the infection. And the next day when you clean it out, it's deeper. And that's called jungle rot, and it eats gradually every day deeper into your body. So most people have 2 or 3 bad spots of jungle rot on. So another thing you have to do when you get up is clean out the infection from your wounds, from the jungle rot. And then put on your filthy clothes, because you only get 1 change of clothes a month. Sometimes the clothes are so dirty that we have to use a machete and scrape our clothes clean. Cleaner. And when we're out in the jungle for a long time, they give us used uniforms. They're clean when they give them to us, but they're used. The thread would rot out of the seams, so our legs, our pant legs would be flapping around, from no thread in them. And when we found enemy communication wire, we'd cut little pieces of it and wire our clothes together. And then we have to load up our packs, and we have everything in there. The basic load with mine was 47 pounds. But then everything gets added to it. The 47 pounds covers your explosives, your weapon, your ammunition, your water, your sleeping gear, letter writing gear, just all the stuff that you have to carry. And on top of that, they would come around and give you extra things to carry. And by the time you're all loaded up, as I explained before this, the process of even standing up is hard. It's so heavy. You have to finally, when you get on your feet, then you start walking for the day. And if you walk along and they call a halt for a minute or two, you stop, bend over, and throw the weight up onto your shoulders where it's easier. And that's kind of a rest position, standing, but with your pack up on the very top of your shoulders. And then continue to walk, and you have to climb muddy mountains in the rain and slip and slide and try not to fall, grabbing tree limbs and roots and everything to keep from going down. Some guys use their rifle as a cane, putting it down and leaning on it. But we had one guy killed that way. He leaned on his cane or on his rifle, and the bullet went up under his chin and killed him. So we tried to encourage people not to do that, but just to keep on going. And anytime you look like you're doing okay, then people come and load you down with more stuff, because in your little group, say your platoon, or you might have 20, 25 people, someone has really bad diarrhea and can't carry their load. Another person probably has the beginnings of malaria. When you get malaria, a lot of people get Vivax malaria first, and the Army will not let you go to the hospital with Vivax malaria because the temperature is only 102, 103, and it usually hits you in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock, and it's a night fever. You have a fever until the fever finally breaks sometime around midnight. And when you have that, you just have no strength. And so someone else has to carry your load. So the guys who are with you have to divide up your load and carry it for you until you're healthier so you can carry it again. And there's such caring for each other. And, you know, everyone who's sick knows that they don't want to load the other people down. You know, they don't want to make their job harder, but it's so good to help out the other people. And so we really get a closeness. Plus, we're all going to die anyway. There's no need to lie to each other. Everybody is absolutely honest because there's no reason to lie. You're all going to be dead, so you might as well tell the truth. And so we really tell the truth to each other, and it brings a closeness. It's like sometimes guys would do special things for people, like in a B2 ration where you have your crackers, on top there's a chocolate disc. And this chocolate disc, if it has blue writing on it, it means it's tropical chocolate. And if you read the wrapper, it says 50% plastic by volume. And it won't melt at all. But occasionally, you'll open one up and it'll have black writing on it. Black writing on it means it actually is chocolate. And so sometimes guys will save that. And then when it's someone's birthday, they'll open up a can of pound cake, put the chocolate disc on it, put it over a flame, melt the chocolate, and then take a little sliver of bamboo and put it in as a candle and light it for the person on their birthday. And just little things you can do for each other. If you were with us and you got a bad fever, we would have to pour water on you and fan you to keep the fever from burning your brain up until we could get a helicopter to take you to the hospital. And so you have to take care of each other all the time. And the thing that people ask me if I miss anything about the war, the only thing I miss is the closeness and the honesty, because I can never achieve that in the civilian world. In this world, people aren't honest with each other. Even when they're mostly honest, they're really not completely honest and truthful and caring about each other. I haven't found that in civilian life. So that's the only thing I miss about the war. There's nothing else to miss about that.